Hi. Next presentation is prepared by Dr. Satya Rajeshwaran. He is Assistant Director, Siddha Central Research Institute, CSRI, Chennai. He is also the President of Tamil Nadu State Chapter of National Association of Palliative Care for Ayush and Integrative Medicine. As explained earlier in other slides, Ayush acronym gives you the branches of medical streams: Ayurveda, Yoga and Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, Homeopathy and M-Chi, that is Tibetan. Earlier India, Sangat, that is from Kashmir, that is Sanskrit, Magadha, that is in Gujarat, Bali, and Dravida up to Odisha, that is Tamil. Ayurveda and Siddha, what are the connections? The topic Ayurveda and Siddha. Cult, Vaishnava cult, Ayurveda, and Siddha, Shaiva cult. Head, in Ayurveda it is Vishnu or Dhanvantari, in Siddha it is Shivan or Vaitishwaran. Ambassador, in Ayurveda it is Brahma, and in Siddha it is Parvati or Nandi. Team leaders of Ayurveda, Ashwini Kumar, and Siddha, Agasthyar. Linguistic, Ayurveda Sanskrit and Siddha Tamil. Dissemination, Ayurveda extended up to Tamil Nadu due to Indo-German style of acceptance, and Siddha, it is limited due to Tamil tradition. Period, Ayurveda in Vedic period and Siddha in Tantric period. Evidence, Samhitas are the evidence of Ayurveda, whereas Lolkapiam is the basis evidence for Siddha. Congruences, areas of congruences of Ayurveda and Siddha. Disease cause, Tridosha derangement and Tridosha derangement, same disease cause. 6. Tasty theory, in Ayurveda we call it rasas, in Siddha we call it suvaigal. Evolution in subcontinent, in Ayurveda it is northern, Siddha it is southern. Religious links, acharyas in Ayurveda and siddhas in Siddha. Holistic approach, both of them are holistic in nature. Treat the cause, yes. Pre-preparatory procedures, yes. 7 tadus, yes. Nomenclature similarity of prepared drugs, yes. So, there are a lot of congruences. What are the differences between Ayurveda and Siddha? When we think of the trait, Ayurveda is Aryan trait and Siddha is Dravidian trait. Hypothesis, Ayurveda Vedic, Siddha Tantric. Formulation difference, Ayurveda ingredient ratio, Siddha, yes. Usage of gugulu, Ayurveda higher, in Siddha it is lesser. Usage of aristams, Ayurveda higher and Siddha lesser. Medicines of high order, it is absent in Ayurveda and present in Siddha. Detoxification, Virachanam, Vamanam and Varti in Ayurveda, and Beti, Vanti and Anjanam, Siddha. Lifespan, KPV in Ayurveda and BPK in Siddha. Pulse diagnosis, primitive in Ayurveda and Siddha accurate. External therapies, rejuvenative in Ayurveda and therapeutic in Siddha. Ayurveda development in India. Ayurveda is a holistic system of medical science and is the oldest healing science which is almost 5000 years old. Ayurveda contains two Sanskrit words, Ayu, which means life or lifespan, and Veda meaning knowledge, the science of life. This system of medicine was shaped in the ancient lands of India. Hindu Vedas consider Ayurveda as a gift of the gods to mankind, which was communicated to the saints and sages of India through deep meditation. Veda Vyasa, one of the greatest sages of India, is considered to have written the Vedas for the first time. These Vedas have topics on health and the use of various herbs to cure the diseases. The four main Vedas are Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. Ayurveda, which means the science of life, is a subsection of the Atharva Veda. In the beginning, only Brahmins learned the principle of healing and were considered as physicians. However, with time, this changed and people from other castes also learned this art of healing, and the specific term Vaidya was brought into the use for these practitioners. Around 1500 BC, the use of Ayurveda increased for treating various diseases, and it was divided into 8 specific branches of medicine. In addition, Atraya, the school of physicians, and Dhanvantari, the school of surgeons, originated. The Chinese, Tibetans, Greeks, Romans, Egyptians, Afghanistanis and Persians came to India to learn Ayurvedic principles of healing and treatment. Ayurvedic texts were translated in Arabic, and these were used by physicians such as Avicenna and Rasi Sempion to establish Islamic medicine. Besides this, Ayurveda became popular in Europe as well, and it formed the foundation of the European tradition in medicine. Paracelsus, the father of modern Western medicine in 1600 AD, has also adopted from Ayurveda in the system of medicine that he practiced. In the past few centuries, Ayurveda went through a period of decline in India, specifically during the period of the British rule. During this period, it became the second option for treatment used mostly by traditional spiritual practitioners and the poor. After independence, Ayurveda started to gain importance again, and several schools have been established since then. Then something about Siddha medicine. The sages of the South India who practiced Tantrism contributed and established a medical system to serve the humanity in general and their own society in particular. Those sages were called as Siddhas, and the medical system propounded by them is called a Siddha system of medicine. Though the creation of this system is ascribed to Lord Shiva, the creator of the universe, the sage Agastya is considered as father figure of this medical system. He is also considered to be the father figure to the Tamil language and culture. Even today, Lord Shiva is named as Vaitishwaran, Marindishwaran. You all know that Tamil is one of the oldest languages in the world, which has got greater antiquity. It was nurtured and developed in different point of time by 3 Tamil academics, Tamil Sangam, of which the first Tamil Sangam dates back to 3000 BC. The oldest Tamil book, Tolkappiyam, is also considered to be written in 3000 BC. As R.S.H. rightly puts in, Deccan itself is one of the ancient geological formations in the world, and the great Tamil scholar K.A. Appadurai states that the culture of the Tamils is the cradle of civilization. The third Tamil Academy, Kadai Sangam, was established in 2000 BC. The books like Tirukkural and others are the monumental evidences to evince their antiquity. The philosophy and the medicine are like the two sides of the coin. The great philosophers like Aristotle, Galen were the great philosophers and also physicians. The Siddhas were also the great philosophers and physicians. Some of the treatises in Tamil have been named in the name of medicine, like Tirikudam, Tirigadugam, Three Pungent, and Iladi, Cardamom, though there is no relevancy with the medicine. Maratha rulers promoted medical science. King Shaji, 1684 to 1712 AD, constructed a hospital and employed physicians from Hyderabad and Arabia. King Sarfaji took interest in the preservation and propagation of indigenous medicines. He published Sarabendra Vaidya Muraigal. The Thavandri Mahal research was practiced in a Tantra system like Siddha, Unani, and Ayurveda. During the British period in 1919, the Madras Mahajana Sabha wrote to government about the importance of indigenous medicines. Objectives: sound vernacular indigenous medical education to the children of this country, afford cheap and good medical help to the public, systematizing the existing indigenous medical help, funds allotted to upkeep of libraries consisting of books relating to Ayurvedic, Unani, and Agastya traditional medicine. Usman Committee report established the Government School of Indian Medicine in Madras in 1925 to teach Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani. Established provincial rural dispensaries, municipal and district board dispensaries. Established in 1926 a government hospital of Indian medicines attached to the school. Instituted a postgraduate course in 1930 in Indian medicine for the graduates of Western medicines. Fellow of Indian medicine, associated licentiate in Indian medicine. In 1914, associate in Indian medicine constituted a central board of Indian medicine to act as recommending authority to the government for registration and supervision of pharmacies and teaching institutions. Established a College of Indian Medicine in 1947. Gave sanction for starting a research institute in 1947. Sanctioned Village Vaidya scheme in 1947. The formation of Government Indian Medical School. The Government Indian Medical School was formed by Dr. G. Srinivasa Murthy as its first principal, and 120 students were admitted per year. In 1933, LIM course was extended from 4 years to 5 years. The final year was devoted for special clinical training. In 1940, Sir Muhammad Usman committee was appointed for the improvement of the curriculum. Samuel Hahnemann was a German physician who earned his Doctor of Medicine degree in 1779. While translating William Cullen's A Treatise of the Materia Medica into German, Hahnemann was struck by a passage that dealt with cinona bark, which was used to treat malaria. Cullen described its mechanism of action as a function of its stomach strengthening properties. Hahnemann did not accept this explanation and took 4 good drachms of Peruvian bark twice a day for several days to attempt to characterize the action of the quinine containing bark. Hahnemann reported that he began to develop symptoms identical to those of malaria. He concluded from this experience that effective drugs must produce symptoms in healthy people that are similar to the diseases they will be expected to treat. Today, this principle is known as the law of similars and is the basis for the use of the term homeopathy or similar suffering. Development of homeopathy. Homeopathy had a large impact on the practice of medicine. The first homeopathic hospital opened in 1832 and homeopathic medical schools opened all over Europe. Homeopathic hospitals and practitioners often had better outcomes compared to their allopathic counterparts. These improved outcomes were undoubtedly due to the harmful nature of the allopathic remedies of the time compared to the non-toxic nature of homeopathic remedies. Thus, the general public began to tout the benefits of homeopathy and demand better treatment from all physicians. Thank you.